Okay, I finished my plan and elevations. The next step is setting up my drawing inside my title block. The base drawing that we already have the cover page, and remember, depends on how many pages we have to go and modify it. For now, I am not worried about this one. I'll go and first finish my drawing. Here I have the floor plan. Then here you have to think about it. The plan that you have, does it fit better inside the vertical or horizontal title block? So let's set it up here and see. If you don't have the viewport, it's not a big deal. See, imagine I don't have my viewport. I'll go click on layout and select the rectangle type, and I just draw a layout like that, viewport like that, and then make sure that this is in a viewport layer. See, if I have it in any other layer, when I go and print, then I see the border, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, look at this. See, I don't want to see this line. That's why I go and change it to viewport layer. I select it from the home tab. I go here and I change it to viewport layer. If you remember, when we set up our layers, the viewport, we set it up the way that it won't print. See this printer with this red circle? It means that it won't print, and that's what I wanted. I don't want to see my viewport border, because I might have many viewport in one page and it just make my drawing complicated. So the next thing, double click and activate your viewport. Now I want to just make my floor plan in this page. So I center it like that. Then while it's activated, you go here and change the scale. See here, I have different scale. I have the metric and I have imperial. Sometimes you are missing the imperial, so it's kind of complicated. What I would do, I just click on custom, I go to reset, and I change it just to imperial. That's what I need, and now it's much better. See, I just see my imperials, and I change the scale to 1/2 inch. Then immediately when I set the scale, I'll go and lock it. See, I click here and it would lock. If you don't lock it anytime that you want to modify something, zoom in or out, you will lose your scale. Okay, so I set up my scale and then immediately I would lock it. Then to modify it, it's pretty simple. See, I am missing some part of my drawing. Just deactivate your drawing, click on the border, and see, just make it a little bit bigger. Grab the handle, maybe grab it, make it a little bit smaller this way. Then I can use move. See, while it's activated, or you start a move command, select the border, and see, you can just move it like any other object in AutoCAD. Maybe I place it here. I think it's good. See, if I use the other border, the other title block, see, that's not a good fit for this drawing. If I put it here, see, we don't have enough room to put dimension, to put title block, drawing title, but when I use this, title block, I have enough room to do all, to add all information that I need. Something else that I don't like here, I don't want to see those grid. So I activate my viewport, then I press F7. See, the grid is gone and it's much easier to see what's happening there. The next thing, I want to add the dimensions. To add dimension, first I select the right dimension layer. Dimension layer. See, I have a specific layer for layout dimension. I select it, then I go to annotate and select the linear. I start with linear, and keep in mind, most of the time we don't need to specify the wall thickness, but according to your drawing, depends on what are you doing. If it's a whole home, maybe you have to show the wall thickness. If it's just one room, probably you don't need to specify the wall thickness. So I just start from here to here, and that's it. This is that wall. Then I can come and add dimension here. Again, linear. From here, what is important for me, it's the windows opening. So from the inside wall to the opening, then I use continue. Okay, I'm not wasting my time to go and click several times to adjust my dimension. With continue, you just continue with dimensioning. So now I have the small part of my wall, my window opening. Something that I would need, it's an overall. Then I go again, click here, and I have an overall from there to here, and I place it maybe here. So I'm not sure about the distance that I left here. Maybe when I go to plot preview and I check it, maybe I can just move them a little bit closer to the plan. For now, I leave it like that. The next thing, I add some dimension here. Again, linear, something that it's important from the wall to door opening. Okay, then continue. I have to specify the door opening, and again the distance from the door opening to the end of the wall. So you can add another overall, or I have an overall there, maybe I don't need it. I will just add it just for now, but again, probably you don't need to put 2 times the overall, but I just put it to, here you go. And then I have this area. So again, I just use linear from the corner of the wall to the door opening, and continue, door opening, and the end of the wall. I'm not adding any dimension for the furnitures. They are loose furniture. They are not custom made. Anytime you can just move the sofa a little bit here and there, unless it's a custom made and you want to kind of specify where they have to put it, or it's something really heavy. I don't know, maybe I know, billiard or pool table that it's heavy, that you want to make sure that they place in the right place. Other than that, I don't put any dimension for the furniture. The next thing that I would do, I would add the drawing title. I have them there, but imagine if you don't have them, you can just type enter, you go to insert, then I just type E. AutoCAD just bring all the suggestion that start with E. Actually, that's what I wanted. Oh, sorry, not elevation. I need the drawing title. So I just type D, and let me see, drawing title. And I have 2 drawing titles, one of them with line, one of them without. So for now, I select the one with line, press OK, and always we place this aligned with the end of our drawing. So what's the reference name? This is the drawing number 1. It's good. Page D1. It's good. Scale, it's 1/2 inch. So I can just modify it from here. And yeah, floor plan. That's perfect. Here you go. I have drawing number 1 on page D1. Okay. Let's just try something. I want to see when I print it, what would I see? Always double check your drawing. Do not print before look at your drawing. So okay, it's all right. I think I can move this dimension a little bit closer to kind of have it nice, and see, maybe I can move this one a little bit further. Yeah, that's too close. And what else? I prefer to see this hatch denser, and I want to see the wall. The first thing that I see, I want to see the wall. And I guess that's it. So let's go fix those things. Cancel. So to move the dimension, just click on it, grab this handle, and that's how you can just move the dimension. Okay, if you want to move the text, this one, you have to click on this one, but here it's good, I don't need to move that one at all. Then to change the hatch, I can just double click, activate my viewport, select it, and see here it's 0.3. Maybe I just put 0.2, and let's see. Okay, now it's too dense, I guess, because I draw this drawing in another one and I bring it here, it just kind of messed up. So I just select it again and I start with 1, because sometimes when you copy a drawing, it kind of change the scale somehow. See, this is too dense, so basically it seems that I have to change it maybe to 5, or you know what, let's change it to 4. Okay, so I did this plan in another drawing, then because I want to show you how to set your drawing, I copy and paste it here. And when you copy and paste in the drawing to another drawing, it happens a lot. Your hatch style, the scale, sometimes it's not the same. The way that we set up this drawing, it's different from the other drawing that I did it. So it's not a big deal. See, now it looks good, and I go back here and I'm happy with this one. The next thing that I would do,